protein is essential and the truth about meats. Are you getting enough protein? If you're trying to build muscle or just to lose fat and stay healthy, protein is a game changer. But not all protein sources are created equally, especially when it comes to meat. Today we are breaking down why protein is so important. The benefits of eating meat, pause, that sounds absolutely crazy, and the downsides you should watch out for. By the end of this video, you will know exactly how to fuel your body the right way. Now guys, I've literally just made like the perfect video for you guys on how you can improve your diet by, either sacrificing certain meats or implementing certain meats. Pause. And also the truth about protein, etc., etc. So tuck in, get your popcorn, get some water, and let's get straight into it. So the first part is my first part. Section 1 is protein and why protein is so essential. And obviously, firstly, you need to ask yourself, what is protein? Protein is made up of amino acids, the building blocks of muscle, skin, hair, and even hormones. And they are essential for repairing and building tissue, especially after workouts. So the benefits of protein are that they help with muscle growth and recovery. They keep you full longer, aiding in weight management. They also boost your metabolism, which actually hires thermic effects of foods. So you just boost your metabolism, which essentially just makes sure that you go to the toilet more frequently. And it also supports your immune function and overall health. So you're probably wondering now, how much protein do you need? And the answer to that is, in a general consensus, a good guideline and something that's actually worked for me as well myself is zero point 0.7 to 1 grams per pound of body weight. So if you weigh 80 kg, you would need about 80 grams. Sorry, if you weigh 80 kg, that's about 100 and let's just say 160 pounds roughly. If you just double it, and that would be about, you would need about 160 grams. That's about half a whole chicken. If I'm wrong, it's probably about a whole chicken. Roughly, you would need like if you weigh 80 kg, you would need like a whole chicken worth of protein, like literally a whole chicken, like a really big chicken, the large ones. So that would be roughly around how much protein you need every single day. If you are someone that's active as well, that is how much you would need. Obviously, if you're not as active, then you would need less than that. But to be fair, this is just a rough estimate if you want to be like super autistic about the numbers. But if you're just someone that just wants to eat more, I would just say just go eat more meats. Like avoid, I wouldn't say don't eat vegetables, don't eat fruits, don't eat any like carbs and stuff like that. Just go eat, guys. Like literally just go eat as much meat as possible. Ideally steak and eggs are perfect. And you don't need to be like super autistic about it. If something's not working for you, or maybe if you need to try out like a calorie deficit, which essentially just means eating less calories than you burn every day, just so you can show your muscles more, then try that out. If you want to bulk, still eat healthy and like clean. Don't bulk and try to eat unhealthy foods and say, oh, but I'm bulking, I can eat cheesecake and I can eat anything I want. No, guys, you're gonna affect your health massively. I've had friends in the past that have bulked, eating whatever rubbish they want to eat, and then they look fat. Like they don't even look good. It's just fat. Like they just got so much fat now, and now they have to burn all this fat, and then they burn the fat, and then there's no muscle left. So it's just like, what's the point? You might as well, you literally might as well. And the thing is, it's not even like healthy fats. They just look fat. Like they just look like SpongeBob. Not even SpongeBob probably looks better than them. They just look terrible, guys. And if you're fat, I'm not like having a go at you, but this is like your opportunity to like fix up, because being fat is just, it's repulsive, guys. It's repulsive, and you probably know that when you look into the mirror. So, how much protein do you need? Now you absolutely know. So, if I was to ask you, how much protein do you need? I'm assuming you probably just said 0.7 to 1 gram of protein per pound that I weigh. So, hopefully, you understand that now. So, my second section is the truth about meat, the benefits and the downsides. So, the benefits of eating meat is one, they're high quality. It's a high quality protein source with all essential amino acids. They are rich in key nutrients, so obviously iron, B12, zinc, creatine. So all those people that are like, oh yeah, I put creatine in my like guys, you don't need more creatine. It's already in meats. But you know what? Whatever you want to do, creatine is not like like a terrible thing. I did my research on it, and yes, if you want to add creatine in like your smoothies, that's absolutely fine. Just make sure you're buying the correct creatine and from a good source because you don't want all those added rubbish bullshit. Supports muscle growth and strength. So that's what eating meat can improve. Pause. Animal proteins have high Animal animal proteins have high bioavailability. So this just means that they are better absorption. So it's the meat, the protein from animal sources are actually better absorption. I literally can't. I just recovered from an illness yesterday. You can probably tell from my voice. So my brain is like and I have a football match later today. So my brain is like all over the place. But please forgive me for that. So essentially just meats are better absorption than plant proteins. Meat protein is better absorption than plant protein. Okay, now the downsides. So I'm not only going to speak about the positives. The downsides of meat consumptions is that processed meats, such as bacon and sausages, for example, are linked to health risks such as heart disease and cancer. I avoid bacon and like pork in general, at all costs. So I know certain people that like just eat pork anyway. Like guys, I literally run away from that type of meat. Pause. That meat is bad for you. So you can eat it at your own cost, but I would avoid that. Stick stick to steak, stick to red meats like beef. Guys, that is haram. Yeah. I'm not Muslim, but that is haram. The downsides of meat consumptions is that there are some meats that are high saturated fat in some cuts and can actually affect your cholesterol levels. Cholesterol's not bad. Eggs have cholesterol. You need cholesterol in your body. It's just too much of it can actually cause you problems in your body. So just be aware of that. Factory farmed meats may contain hormones, antibiotics, and toxins. So, of course, you probably know this already. Those big, large chickens that you see in, Tesco, Sainsbury's, your local supermarket, your local store, those meats, the ones that look like supremely large, sometimes they're being jabbed with certain things to make them, or even on the farm, they're literally being jabbed so they can just be like bigger. I don't really know what to say about stuff like this, guys, but they do affect your hormones, and that's the reason why a lot of men like have a lot of female, feminine attributes. So a lot of men are like growing large like tits, and they're getting like a big back. We Africans, we already have this, so it's normal to us. Ghanaians, you guys are just, you guys are cooked. Pause. That sounds crazy. Why am I talking about men's backs? All right, next topic. And another downside of meat consumption is that there are a lot of environmental concerns. So, there is high carbon footprints. They are a high carbon footprint compared to plant-based protein, which don't really affect the earth and the nature around us. This one's a bit it's a bit debatable because like it's only that case. It's not really, is that really true? I don't know, but that's what research studies are saying. I'll probably look more into that so I can give you more, evidence on that. But sadly, I guess it is, meat consumption does affect the environment in a way, I guess, but like really, I don't think so. So now this is where you have entered the third section, which I will be speaking about finding the right balance. And like I always mention in my videos, every single body is different, everyone is different, and some things that might work for you or me might not work for someone else. So just be mindful of this. I'm not gonna sit here and say, "Oh, just eat chicken. Everyone should eat chicken," and then someone's like literally allergic to chicken. So it's just like, or eat eggs, and someone's like allergic to eggs, or maybe you're vegetarian. I'm not gonna sit here and just bash other people for what they truly believe in. I can't believe my durag was on this whole video, guys. I hate leaving my durag on for video. I need you guys to see my hair. Now it's just so irritating. My brain's just not working. Am I really? Am I gonna? Am I? This ain't one of those professional video. If you want like a professional video with like a doctor like explaining stuff to you in the video, guys, go watch that. I'm here to speak to my boys and my girls. Yeah, you guys already know, man. I'm still a young kid. I'm not a big like. Those guys, you go watch their videos. It's so boring as well. Like they don't be saying pause in their videos. See, we say pause around here. See, we're young. I'm here for the youth. I want to educate you guys so you understand, so you can teach your parents. You get it? If you can't teach your parents how to be healthy, you can't teach your friends and family, then you're just gonna stay a sheep following other people. And yes, I am giving you advice and you're following what I'm saying to you, but at least you're following the right. I'm like giving you a balanced idea, like I'm educating you, I'm being fun with it. It's like interesting. Do you get where I'm coming from? And I know I look 10 times better now. So for all the girls watching right now, love, shout me, innit? You know where my Instagram, and I'm joking. Man them, stay firm, innit? Stay solid. Stay solid. Yeah, stay on solid ground. Yeah? This ain't a joke thing. Any minute now I could just throw a, you get it. You get it. Alright guys, so the best meat choices. I'm just gonna give you just some food options that you can take. Best meat choices. And mind me, I'm still a bit sick, so just be careful. You might catch my cold. Lean meats, so chicken breast, turkey, lean beef, and bison. I have no clue what bison is, but apparently, but apparently bison is good for you. That sounds way better. Now I sound good. See, now I'm making the girls go shivery. They're all leaking downstairs, and I'm gone again. All right, so the next one is wild caught fish, which is actually rich in omega 3. Omega 3 is so important, and this is the reason why I actually take my omega 3 tablets, cod liver oil supplements every single day. So if you're not getting omega 3 from fatty fishes, I would highly recommend you to take omega 3 tablets, because omega 3 is good for literally almost every single part of your body. Because your skin, if it helps your skin is everywhere in your body. So pretty much every single part of your body, your heart as well, your eye health, so many things omega 3 is good for. And if you're not really like a fish type of person, that I am not necessarily, I like fish, it's just long to make. And like I just don't know. Do you get? I'm just not that guy with the fish thing. But I like meat. Pause. So I just prefer to make fish as opposed to, if you don't get it, you just don't get it. Personally, like that's your own problem. But if you're not getting your fish, make sure you're taking your omega 3 tablets. Speaking of, I'm gonna go do that straight after this video because I forgot to take my supplements today. But I'm feeling better today though, guys. Remember yesterday's video? I was all like, oh no, no, like guys, so like I was timid. I was timid yesterday, and that's because I sneezed like 1,000 infinity times. Crazy. The next best meat choice is grass-fed and organic options. So these are obviously fewer in additives and also have a better nutrient profile. So if you want high quality meat, go to your butchers most likely and ask them, is this meat grass-fed? And obviously you can go to like M&S. There's some top tier shops. M&S usually sell, even Whole Food shops as well. They usually have like a butcher in there where most likely the food is grass fed and it's just high quality meat. Pause. Healthy alternatives. So if you're like, if you want to still get protein whilst eating your meat, but you want more protein on the side, or let's say you can't eat meat, pause, because you're like vegetarian or whatever reason you can't eat meat for, because you're some people are literally like, you know how crazy that is. Some people are allergic to meat. Now I hear it. I am myself, like, because obviously that would be crazy if I like meat, but I don't like meat like that. Do you get it? I love meat because I'm African. Pause. That sounds okay, guys. Now we're entering a whole new segment of this like video. This is crazy. Healthy alternatives: eggs, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese. Fantastic. I love Greek yogurt. I love eggs. Cottage cheese. Never really tried it. Drop a comment down below if you like cottage cheese. I can't even say it. Cottage cheese and plant-based proteins, lentils, quinoa. I love quinoa. Tofu. I've tried tofu before. It's all right. Tempeh. I have no clue what tempeh is. Tiny tempeh. If you know what tempeh is, drop a comment down below. Chickpeas as well. I love chickpeas. Protein powders. Wouldn't really recommend this protein powder stuff. Like, come on, guys. You guys are bugging. Man, them, you're bugging. I lie. I lie. Yeah, protein powders. So there's whey, casein, and plant-based protein powders. That's at your own will. I wouldn't recommend it. So you go do your own research. And if it's a situation where you literally can't eat meat, then fair enough. Then obviously you need to get your protein from somewhere. My final considerations, guys. Focus on variety. Don't rely on one source. Now, in a previous video, obviously I mentioned something about don't be the type of person to, you know, have a variety of meals, stick to one thing, and your body will work optimally. The same way with your sleep. If you sleep consistently at the same time, your body will wake up at the same time and you'll feel more rested and you will just have a better sleep quality. This is the same with your diet, and I truly do believe if you eat the same thing every single day, your body will work optimally because it doesn't need to worry about processing these new foods that you're putting into your gut. But for some people that literally so like if you are used to eating like terrible foods, like I don't know what you guys are eating these days, but if you're used to eating like crisps and like I don't know, biscuits, cereal in the morning, like just if you're low elo foods, if you don't know what low elo is, it's just if you've ever played games and like you've ever played in like a game that has a rank system, there's always the lowest rank. That lowest rank is called low elo. So if I ever say low elo, now you know what low elo means. It means you guys are low elo if you're eating foods like this. So you are low elo. Yes, there are elo. You know what? That is sick. I've just made my next video idea. Ranking. I'm gonna make a tier list of foods. Yo, that is sick. And anyhow I see someone make a tier list on foods, I'm gonna be punching someone up. The sad part is I don't like editing my videos. So if you're an editor, drop a comment down below because I need a free editor and show me what you got. Show me what you've got and then maybe I'll hire you. Well, I don't really have much money right now to spend on videos. I will only invest in my... Alright, guys, why are we off topic? Minimize processed meats and opt for whole food proteins. Absolutely, truly agree with this. Whole food options are usually the best. And, obviously minimizing processed meats. What does minimizing processed meats even mean? I'm probably just talking gibberish to you. This just means food that is being processed a lot more than it should be. So if you're going to your butchers and buying chicken, you season it maybe with salt and black pepper, you put it in the oven, it's cooked, perfect. That's the only processing that it should be going through, not fucking being fried in sunflower oil, and then put in the oven. I don't know. I don't know. And then after you put it in the microwave, guys, just minimize processed foods. This pretty much just means, sometimes when you go to like a chicken shop, they've probably fried the chicken already, then they freeze it, then they fry it again. It's just like too much processing, and that oil, guys, just don't even get me started. And the thing is, I was actually tempted to eat some like fried chicken, like in, flour and stuck cornstarch and whatever the hell they put on like fried chicken. And then I just remembered like the process they take to actually make that chicken. It's just like, wow. But I guess sometimes you've got to enjoy, right? I wouldn't recommend. And finally, listen to your body, and what works for you might not work for someone else. So obviously, as I mentioned, everyone's body is different and reacts differently to certain things. For me, meat works well. Pause. And for you, maybe meat might not work well for you, and maybe fish might work well for you, or maybe the alternatives that I recommended in this video, so like Greek yogurt and Greek yogurt and fruit, or Greek yogurt and some berries and whatever you want to put in Greek yogurt. But Greek yogurt is absolutely amazing with absolutely anything that is fruit based. So if you want to go try out some Greek yogurt and fruits, those are perfect. I would highly recommend that actually. So just to remind you, protein is essential, but choosing the right sources matters. And whether you eat meat or go for plant based, it doesn't really matter. I wouldn't really recommend plant based, so I don't even know why I wrote that. So make sure to drop a comment below and let me know what is your go-to protein source so you can share with other people. Maybe some that I haven't mentioned already. Maybe you found some like the ideal protein. Oh, Paul, how haven't you said this protein meat thingy, majingy thing? How did you forget to mention that? Guys, comment down below saying that, please. If you found this helpful, make sure to hit the like button. You don't have to. I just wrote this down. You can subscribe if you want. I don't know why would I ask you to you don't even need to subscribe. If you truly genuinely like me as a person, you can do that. If you don't, then you don't have to, guys. It's not like I'm not forcing you to do something that you don't need to do. Like, it's not like I gave you important, valuable information. Guys, I have nothing more to say. So I will see you guys tomorrow. And if it's not tomorrow, then another time this week. I love you guys all. We out. Peace. And we out.